From CBS New York in color, Face the Nation, a spontaneous and unrehearsed news interview with the Apollo 8 astronauts, Colonel Frank Borman, the command pilot of the mission, Captain James Lovell, who has logged more hours in space than any other man, and Lieutenant Colonel William Anders, for whom the trip to the moon was his first voyage into space.
You three gentlemen were the first men to escape from the Earth, so to speak. Is there, I'm sure you're going to be asked this over and over again, but I think everybody wonders about it. Is there some kind of a psychological wrench when you see the Earth actually receding, when you're alone in the universe and the only spot in the whole visible universe is an Earth which is so distant that it looks like, as I believe one of you said, like a quarter or something of that sort? Is there some kind of a feeling which might seriously affect people who are not like you, trained, experienced? In other words, if you had a passenger aboard who were not so busy, would he really feel a wrench?
Never thought a bit about what it might mean to people on Earth. I only know what it felt like to me. What they should have sent was poets, because I don't think we captured in its entirety the grandeur of what we had seen.
We were the first ones to see it in color, you know, from that altitude. Nobody had ever seen anywhere close to that. I mean, at best, they'd see the horizon out like this.
You don't see cities, you don't see boundaries, you don't see countries, you don't see people. It looks like the place is uninhabited.
When we went into orbit and then injected to the moon, there was absolutely no prior thinking about what the Earth would look like. Zero. And it was only when we were separated from the booster and able to turn around and sort of catch our breath and float over to a window did I say, wow, look at that, to myself. And neither Frank nor Jim had ever seen anything like that either.
There isn't that much difference between the Earth and the orbit. It's only when you get into deeper space that you experience the total immersion in the heavens. The Earth was the only thing in the entire universe. Of all this inky black void, the Earth was there with a beautiful blue hue to it. The blue marble, that's what it looked like, a blue marble, a blue agate.
I had trouble orienting myself because I didn't know which end was north, which end was up. And I worked my way down from the South Pole, Antarctica, and was able to identify continents and whatnot, and realized that, well, okay, that brown thing off to the right was the bulge of Africa. And then as things started popping out, I could see Florida and the tongue of the ocean down at the Bahamas, very blue. Well, I thought, oh my God, this is amazing.
This was the first time that we actually escaped from the Earth. And at that time, I suddenly realized that everything in life is relative. When you're in a room your world revolves around those walls. When you're outside, then your world revolves around what your eye can see.